Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Today, we are grading the Alabama wide receiver room following spring football. As you look back to the 2022 season, you got Jermaine Burton coming back. You have Ja'Cory Brooks coming back. Jermaine Burton had 40 receptions for 677 yards with 7 touchdowns. Ja'Cory Brooks, 39 receptions, 674 yards with 8 touchdowns. Those are the two veterans that are returning to the 2023 season. You also have Kobe Prentice, who played in 13 games as a freshman, who had 31 receptions for 337 yards. Now let's look at the wide receivers that are returning. So you have those three, which are the nucleus. And how did they fare during the springtime? Well, here are the grades overall. And as you can see, I have the total grade. I'm going to give this unit an A. And I think it's a step up from last year for a couple of reasons. And the main reason is probably the player up at the top of your screen, who is Malik Benson. Now, we did see Benson catch passes from Bryce Young, who was slated to be the #1 pick in the NFL draft during Pro Day. Looks the part, ton of speed, and as you saw during A-Day, he really took over the game, and I think at 6'1", 195 pounds, he could have a really marquee season if he develops some continuity with one of the quarterbacks this coming year. I think when you look to this sophomore group, there's a ton of talent, and I think those guys are going to add plenty of depth to this wide receiving unit. Isaiah Bond, I think Kendrick Law probably had the best sophomore breakout of any of these sophomores for the springtime, even ahead of Kobe Prentice and Isaiah Bond. I think Kendrick Law really stood out, and he had some great catches during the spring game. Let me know what you think about Kendrick Law inside the comment box. We've kind of gone back and forth about Jermaine Burton, that he's been up, that he's been down. I want to get your take on Burton. Do you feel that he is a dependable wide receiver for the Alabama Crimson Tide? How do you feel about him being one of the veterans in the room, and how do you feel about him coming back? I think there was a lot of talk that he could potentially test the waters in the NFL, but coming back for that additional season. And then you have Ja'Cory Brooks. He's one of the veterans coming back. Now, we've seen Brooks stand up during crunch time. I thought he did enough during A-Day and in springtime to showcase that he is a veteran and he is capable to be a marquee wide receiver. Once again, going to give him a grade of an A. A couple of other wide receivers I want to talk about. There's a ton of them on the roster, but Emmanuel Henderson, let's not lose sight of him. Caught a touchdown during A-Day, gave him a B+. Where was Dio Jones-Bell? Haven't really talked about him much. Now, one last name that I wanted to talk about is actually Jalen Hell. Now, Jalen Hell, I watched him during A-Day, and I studied him because we hadn't really seen a lot of footage on him, even during practice, but I'm going to go ahead and give him a B+. I think he's a very dependable receiver and somebody who's probably underrated in this entire group of wide receivers, and that is Jalen Hell. Let me know what you think about him inside the comment box. Overall, I think the group is a step up from last year. Just got to get the football. Who's going to be the quarterback to do that? Let me know what you think about the wide receiver room inside the comment box. Overall, I'm giving this unit an A. We'll come back to you next time with another video right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We appreciate you being a fan funder. Hit the join button at the bottom of this video to continue to support this YouTube channel. Thank you very much.